Now to the weather. Strong winds sweeping across the Southland. This is Fontana today, where gusts are making those trees sway back and forth. Well, not a cool breeze out there, but a cutting wind that chills you to the core. And it's really been blowing in the Inland Empire. KCAL News reporter Jake Reiner is live there with the very latest this afternoon. Jake.
Jeff and Pat, you know, they say it's not the wind but the gusts, but today it's actually both. I'm having a little bit of a difficult time standing in this parking lot, holding onto my hat, of course, but I'll step out of the way so you can take a look at this tree behind me, which I have named the Leaning Tower of Treza. And behind you can see the palm trees blowing in the wind, and so far we haven't heard any reports of any damage, but this wind is certainly inconvenient. Have you ever tipped over driving a truck?
No, but I've seen a lot of them do it. So
You don't intend to start today?
don't install. No, exactly.
Esteban Gutierrez, like many of his fellow truck drivers on the 15 freeway in Fontana, decided it wasn't worth the wind and pulled over.
Winds gust like this, it'll just flip us over easily. Especially when we're empty, there's no weight holding the truck down. So I saw the back of the wheel, the tandems started lifting up a bit, and they came back down. Usually a sign to pull over.
While he waited it out for a few hours. No major damage so far to report, although we did spot downed garbage bins, toppled over shopping carts, and a skeleton that's overstayed his welcome from Halloween.
Normally try to stay indoors because it's so windy.
And the reason being is that the wind makes everyday errands just that little bit more inconvenient.
Getting place to place, opening your car doors, really difficult.
I tell you, even these smaller cars like I got, it just pushes you all over the place.
I thought I actually got hit by another car earlier, just like I was parked, and I was like, I'm like, was that someone? No, it was just the wind.
Yeah, walking around is definitely not the most fun time to do.
Of course, you always have to be careful of flying debris, but Caltrans and the CHP warning those high-profile vehicles like Gutierrez's to take extra precaution.
Waiting for it to go down so I can go to the next exit. We have a drop yard where we can drop off the trailer from there.
So yeah, it has been, I would say less windy than it was at 4 o'clock. But one tip I learned today from my photographer, Scott Moulton, who's behind the camera, is that when you open your car door, you might want to lower your window first. It'll be easier to open, and then of course close it when you leave the car. Reporting live in Fontana, I'm Jake Reiner, KCAL News.
Okay.